Well, now let's check in with Storm Track Marine meteorologist Garrett Hamilton with a lot of plant watering happening.
Yeah, we're going to need a lot of plant watering happening today because it's going to be so hot. Now, today is the first official day of summer. The sun rose this morning at about 5:33 and 9 seconds. And we are going to see the sunset today at 8:22 and 59 seconds. So we should have about 14 hours and 49 minutes of daylight. Lots of daylight out there coming in on all of our tower cameras. Mostly sunny skies right now across Mount Vernon and across Carbondale. We are seeing a few fair weather clouds further towards our south across Poplar Bluff and Metropolis. As you go throughout your first day of summer, we are going to see very warm and very sunny conditions early this morning. As we get into the afternoon, we're going to continue to see those hot conditions last, and we're also going to see partly cloudy skies. As we go throughout the day tomorrow, the heat is going to be continuing, and it's going to be lasting throughout your first official weekend of summer. Taking a quick check at the temperatures, we've already started to warm up across much of the region. We're sitting at 66 in Dixon Springs, 71 in Eddyville, 68 in Union City, 70 in Carbondale, 69 in Cape Girardeau, and 66 degrees in Farmington. 63 is our cool spot across Piedmont in southeastern Missouri. As we go throughout our morning hours, we should continue to be into the mid-70s through 8 o'clock this morning, mid-80s by the time we make it to 10 a.m., upper 80s by 2 or 3 o'clock today. We are going to be mostly sunny this morning, but we should notice a little bit more in the way in cloud cover as we get into the afternoon hours. Here's what that could look like by 4 o'clock today. Now, regardless of the cloud cover, I think all of us are going to be hitting the low to mid 90s. 91 expected for Carbondale, 91 for Cape Girardeau, 93 for Paducah, 90 for Union City, and 90 for Poplar Bluff. Heat index values today are largely going to be running into the mid 90s. You can see those highlighted in pink. 94 for Harrisburg, 94 for Carbondale, 94 for Cape Girardeau, and 95 for Paducah. As we are headed out for our dinner plans this evening, a lot of us are still going to be dealing with similar temperatures, and it's not going to be until about 10 o'clock at night that we're going to finally see the upper 70s return to the area. Now, tomorrow morning, we could wake up to a little bit more in the way of cloud cover, which is going to help us stay a little bit warmer through the overnight hours. We're likely going to be starting out into the mid-70s tomorrow morning. And notice how quickly our temperatures warm up tomorrow. By 11 a.m., we could be already running into the upper 80s across much of our region, 89 for Carbondale and Cape Girardeau. And heat index values by 11 a.m. tomorrow could be into the mid-90s. As we get into the afternoon hours tomorrow, I expect a lot of us to hit highs in the mid-90s, 93 for Carbondale, 93 for Cape Girardeau, 95 for Paducah, and we could see the heat index tomorrow get pretty close to 100 degrees. As you're headed out for your evening plans, it is still going to be hot on Friday evening with temperatures still expected to be into the upper 70s and lower 80s by 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So it is going to be quite hot, and the heat's going to be lasting throughout the weekend. We're going to be sitting at 95 for Saturday with partly cloudy skies and dry conditions, and a heat index between 95 and 99 degrees. By the time we make it to Sunday, we're going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 94 and a chance of isolated showers and storms, and a heat index between 99 and 101 degrees. The Storm Track 3 app is going to be very helpful because you can track those isolated shower chances and those warmer temperatures right there in the palm of your hand along with us. We are going to see a couple of isolated storms Sunday and Monday as a weak cold front moves through the region. But I do want to emphasize that it's going to be a very weak cold front because our humidity values aren't really going to taper off too much. We're going to be right back into the mid-70s for dew points once we make it to Tuesday. And those temperatures are going to be cranking as we get into next weekend as well, or next week as well, with highs likely into the mid to upper 90s by Tuesday. But for today, we're likely going to see 91 degrees for the high, 94 for Friday, 95 for Saturday, 94 for Sunday and Monday, 96 for Tuesday, and the low 90s continue